Hi everybody, welcome to Tangle Break. Today we're going to be doing this tile called fracas. We'll be using the 8 basic steps of the Zentangle method. Step number 1 is gratitude and appreciation. I'm thankful for the time that we're able to take a break from our day to relax and draw. And the supplies we're going to use are a black Micron 01 pen, a pencil, a Tortillon, and a 3.5-inch tile. So let's get started. Take your pen, and the second step is corner dots. So go ahead and put those in. The third step is drawing the border. Just connect the lines. Step number 4 is the string. And since we're going to go, today we're going to go straight to the tangle. So we're going to go from the top left-hand corner to the bottom right-hand corner. And then we're going to go from the bottom left to the top right, and you do a little bit of a curve. Now we're going to go from the middle and go through the center and then to the middle on the other side with a little curve. And then we're going to do the same thing from the top to the bottom. I'm going to turn my tile to make it easier. So almost at the middle, through the center, and to the bottom. Okay, so then that's the basis for our tangle. And now we're going to start our auras. So you're going to just go in beside each line and draw right beside it. Turn your tile and then just do it again. And we're going to do it on every line. Just aura and go all the way to the corner. Turn your tile. It's just easy for me to start at the top and pull it towards me. Just a little bit over. And then go back up to the top and pull it down. And that's all we're going to do all the way around. Okay, keep on going. And that's it. Okay, so now we're going to go turn your tile just so that it's right there. And we're going to go ahead and start with our little arches. And this will give the 3D effect. So go up to the top, and we're going to make just curves. the more that you arch it, the more of a 3D effect it'll have. And you'll feel the movement. Turn your tile and just do that again. Make the arch, and I try to line them up similar. Turn your tile and do more arches. And we're just going to do it all the way around. And then I'll put a little one at the bottom there. Fracas looks so much like a spider web to me. It's appropriate for October. And the last one, putting in your arches. And then put a little one at the bottom here. So now we're going to go through and stripe it. And what I do to just make it easy is I go through and just mark everyone that I'm going to go back and I'll fill in. And then that way, when I start coloring, I don't have to think about anything. I can just enjoy the coloring. I'm going to leave at the very center just blank, totally white. Okay, so now you can just relax and fill it in. And I just keep turning my tile to make it easy. Okay, the first banding is done. So let's keep on moving to the next layer. Okay, this one section's done. And I just keep turning my towel back and forth just to make it easy. Let's bring that piece down. Okay, another one done. And get this little part here at the end. And when we shade it, it'll look even better. You can already see the movement happening with the arches. Okay, another section done. And remember, just keep turning your tile. Okay, one little section down here. I hope the coloring is helping you to relax. And just one last section, and then we're going to shade. Okay, last little piece. Okay. So now what we're going to do is going to go back through where all the white bands are and put an aura. So what you're going to do is just draw a line going along the black border, the black stripe, and we're going to do that all the way around. Turn your tile, and everywhere that you see the white band, you're going to put an aura on either end of it. Keep turning your tile. And you want to emphasize the arc. Okay, last one. Okay. So now we're going to do part 6, which is the shading. So take your pencil, and we're going to go down the lines that we made at the very beginning, and we're going to shade those in. And then we're going to go back and smooth it out with the Tortillon. But right now we're just putting the lid on those lines that we made at the beginning. And it does look darker on my tile than it does on the screen. I'll make it a little bit darker so you can see. Okay, now what we're going to do is go in here, and where it looks like it goes under that line, the white band goes under that line, put some pencil mark there. So where the white band is going underneath. That's where you want to put your pencil. So on all the edges where it goes up and down. And then we're going to shade it. We're going to pull the shade in. I'm not putting any pencil mark in the middle of the band because I want it to look like it's risen up and that the light is on it. And so we're just shading where it's going down. Okay, take your Tortillon and let's blend it in. And it will look darker on your tile than it does on the screen. And that just smooths out the lines. Now we're going to go to the white bands, and you just pull it up a little bit. You pull it up into the middle, but not on the middle. So you see how that just sort of gives it the illusion that it's down and coming up. Do it on all the edges and just leave the middle white. Okay, so now you can see that it gives it a little bit more feeling of the waving motion. I'm going to put it a little bit darker because I want you to be able to really see it. I'm putting it on the edges so that it looks like it goes underneath the border that we made. Okay, the next step is to initial and sign. So for step 7, I'm going to put my chop right here on the corner. BS. Turn it over. Right on there, tangle break. And the tangle we did today was fracas. Okay. The year's 2023. I love doing this one for Halloween, for the month of October. And the last step is to appreciate again. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you next time on Tangle Break. I'm looking around at all the waves. See you next time.